Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got some breaking news a little bit before SmackDown. Hopefully I can get this video out in a timely manner, but announced by Adam Pearce on Twitter, I won't call it X, Jey Uso has been added to the King of the Ring tournament as that kind of mystery secret person. I'll play the clip in a second, but basically Adam Pearce said he wanted to wait till the Jey Gunther match, world title match was over, so he was the champion, blah, 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 but I'll play the clip here. Here's Adam Pearce's announcement.
Happy Friday afternoon, everybody. Adam Pearce here with a bit of Monday business. As you're aware, we will have the final first round fatal four-way match in the men's King of the Ring this Monday live in Green Bay. And as you're aware, I was holding open that final slot in that match. I am now prepared to fill that vacancy, and for transparency's sake, I was simply waiting until after the World's Heavyweight Championship match last week in Phoenix. Now that we have concluded that piece of business, and now that we all know that Gunther is once more the World's Heavyweight Champion, the man that will occupy that final spot this Monday in Green Bay is a man that has more than earned another opportunity. And that man is main event Jey Uso. It is official. Jey Uso occupies the final spot this Monday live in Green Bay. And I will have more updates on Raw as the weekend progresses. Until then, enjoy SmackDown tonight. Happy Friday the 13th. Hey, Aldous, what could go wrong?
So yeah, some mixed reactions, mostly mixed reactions, you know, online. People aren't happy. I'm already seeing the Yeet King or Yeet of the Ring or whatever. It kind of did away with thoughts and hopes of an Ilya Dragunov return. And again, injury. I think Jimmy even noted on the pod where it's like, let's be careful. We don't know, you know, these people's statuses and injury statuses or, you know, kind of where they're at, you know. Also, maybe a little more out there, two names are Mr. Iguana and Joe Hendry. They're kind of thrown around. And also two others are Obafemi and Trick Williams, kind of coming from NXT, hoping to be some NXT call-ups. However, no, it is someone very much kind of in rotation in the lineup of a Jey Uso. Now, listen, hey, walk with me. I might get crucified. It makes sense. I'm not saying I'm over the moon for it. I would have absolutely preferred an Ilya Dragunov return. However, Jey Uso being in it makes sense, right? He just lost the world title match, and if we're now in days where we don't do rematch clauses, which is kind of like an up-in-the-air thing, if WWE wants to do them, they always kind of just decide on a whim if, oh, rematch clause exists or not. It seems like we're kind of in a time where rematch clauses don't exist, and it's not going to exist for this match. It makes sense, and it's fine that Jey Uso would be thrown in the tournament. I am definitely of the thinking that if you just lose the world title and you just lose your rematch, which again, I don't know, you should be at the back of the line, right? However, I think in lieu of being at the back of the line trying to climb back up, I think it's just as adequate to kind of be thrown in a tournament like this where the playing field is even. So instead of being like all the way back here, everyone's even. And to be honest with you, he is like the strongest guy in kayfabe of everyone in the tournament being the latest world champion, right? So it kind of makes sense that he should be in here. Again, I have to reiterate, because there's no rematch clause. If there was a straight up rematch clause or whatever, then like obviously blah, blah. This is kind of the, I don't want to say lazy, but like the easy way to get that out of the way, right? And if he loses early, like in round one, then, you know, it's like, hey, well, we tried, he tried, we don't got to do the rematch. So now, some things of note. The tournament's interesting. It was already interesting, but Jey being added does add some stuff. You have Cody on the same side as Jey. Cody, I see winning tonight, which I guess we'll find out in like 1 hour or so, whenever the match is, if Cody advances. And if you get Cody and Jey advancing in their respective fatal four-ways, then you do get a very fun, what I think is fun, a friendly handshake, Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso, face versus face. Given all their history, I like this. I think it's interesting. And it'll be cool to kind of see, you know, a different side of them, like as friends going up against each other. I think you'll have that, you know, moment where they shake hands and one of them hits them a little hard and it's like a, you know, okay, we're doing this sort of wrestling match. Now, in that scenario, I don't see / hope, you know, Jey beats Cody. However, if he does on the other side of the bracket, which we could say the same thing basically for Cody, but this means a little bit more. On the other side, you do have Sami Zayn, right? Fellow Bloodline member, former fellow Bloodline member. They are buddies. They are great friends, just as good of friends, maybe if not better friends as a Cody and Jey. And also even kind of teasing like the Sami heel turn. Is this an opportunity for me, Sami, to turn heel in the finals? Also, so you don't get just face versus face again. It's at least an opportunity to tell a story, again, coming off the Cody and Jey match, of just more friendships and Jey kind of going through like the history of the past handful of years with the Bloodline. So with that said, with Jey being involved, whether you like it or not, I'm not saying you gotta like it or dislike it, but it's turned into, depending on who wins, a pretty friendly buddy King of the Ring tournament. Like I said, with examples of getting glimpses of like Cody going against a face and Sammy going against a face, which I really like. So like I said, I don't think Jey's gonna win it. He really shouldn't win it. I think that'd be kind of dumb and lazy, but it's opportunities to get these cool matchups, tell more stories. But because we do have to note it, it's a possibility, it's a tournament, Jey could win this. I hope he doesn't, he shouldn't. It'd be kind of a lazy wage to get him back to Gunther. And then like if that's how you make the rematch, like we could have just done the rematch clause in the first place. Like why did he need to go through this whole tournament? Doesn't really make sense. Glass half full of it does add a good story to like Jey needing to climb the mountain again. He got knocked back down. He fought his way back to that position. Then he earned his shot at SummerSlam. Again, I'm hearing rumors like now Goldberg is like pretty much guaranteed to return. That's why Gunther has it. Maybe Saturday Night's Main Event stuff. I don't know. I'm not trying to spoil stuff for like myself or you, but like there's rumors that have been floating around for a while. So I don't know. Are they just parking the title off at Gunther momentarily for a Goldberg match? Then you get it put back on Jey at SummerSlam via this King of the Ring tournament win? I don't know. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself or over speculate, but I don't know. There's a lot to talk about with it. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Are you happy Jey's in the tournament? Are you sad and all mad and pissed off he's in the tournament? I think both as a Jey Uso defender, both options are, credible and valid. I think it's fair. One last thing before I let you go while I have you, I'm thinking about, hear me out, starting a Patreon for like $5 a month and doing, I'd say 4 to 5, probably starting out with 4 once a week, like match watch-alongs that the community kind of picks for me. Not kind of picks, absolutely picks. We'll have a poll and everything. We'll do a bunch of matches like nostalgia stuff I haven't seen before, stuff I haven't seen in a long time, big matches, small matches, silly matches, dumb matches, stupid matches, WWE, AEW, outside, random indie stuff. Someone already suggested like some deadlock matches, which would be great. And the benefit of Patreon is I can have the match on screen, like I'll be in the corner going like, whoa, that was crazy, So it'd be like a little wrestling match watch along club that's weekly, again, like 4 times a month or whatever. Let me know if it's something you're interested in, kind of engage in interest. Probably gonna launch it within the next couple weeks, maybe in July. I don't know, thinking about it, tossing it around. All right, that's the video. Might be on stream for SmackDown. You'll see me there. If you see me there, YouTube and Twitch, please follow me on everything. Check out everything in the description. And if I am streaming and you watch this video in time, let's do a code word. How about, I'm wearing a Vans shirt. So how about Cool Vans? Cool Vans. All right. I don't know. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe, leave your likes, leave your comments, all that stuff, blah, blah. I got new stuff coming out randomly. Turn on the bell for notifications. All right. Without further ado, I'll let you go. Goodbye. See you for SmackDown. Bye.